In a few days, it will be another federal holiday honoring the late Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The civil rights icon is always remembered on the third Monday of January, with people all around the country showing acts of service. And of course, every year, several of those events happen right here in our area. And Dr. Ashlyn and Morgan with the Walls Project will host 3 days with the MLK Festival of Service. Thank both of you ladies for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having us.
And so, Morgan, I'm going to start with you because it's 3 days of different events starting this particular Friday.
Yes.
So tell us about what can people expect.
So starting on this Friday, we have, which is a first for this year, is our resource share. We're starting off with our Baton Rouge Poverty Summit at 8:30 a.m. at Brett Cowell Community Park. It's followed by a green activity and share. We're going to be giving away seedlings and saplings and produce with our Baton Rouge farm that's also at Brett Cowell Community Park. And then at 11, we're going to have our digital literacy workshop where we'll be giving away laptops, actually. Yeah.
Laptops. And then what's coming up on Saturday?
On Saturday is a full day of service, starting at 9 a.m. and ending at 2 p.m. There are 2 shifts that we will be working within the Bogganwalk, Fairfields, and Eden Park areas. We will be tackling blight. We will be rehabilitating some adjudicated properties and doing some paint refreshes of some elder homes.
And then on Monday, which is the actual federal holiday, you all are hosting even more volunteering opportunities.
Yes, that morning from 9 a.m. to 11, we're going to continue that work at the southern half of Bogganwalk all the way down to North Street. We're going to be tackling more blight and doing additional paint improvements. And then we have the block party starting at 11 a.m. on the green space between Capitol Senior High School and Park Medical Academy.
And so, Dr. Ashley, can you just talk a little bit, I guess, about the community impact highlights of you all actually doing all of this work here?
Yes, so I think that it's important for us to not only think about the legacy that Dr. Martin Luther King had, but also continuing that service within the community. So bringing out volunteers, we have about 900 volunteers currently, and we're tapping into that community revitalization component of that event this weekend.
And of course, you know, it's been decades since Dr. King's death, his assassination. And the country is still, of course, divided today, whether it's politically, racially, or whichever, you know, however you want to say that. What do you think is going to take to actually unite the country behind his message of, you know, everybody being on one accord?
I think it's important that we are intentional, and I think it's important that we collaborate with other community partners. So outside of our volunteers, making sure that we tap into other community agencies that are doing this work and be collective in that, to make sure that the community sees the support from different organizations, not just ours at the Walls Project, but different organizations across the city, to make sure that we're working collectively to make this impact happen in Baton Rouge.
And I want to go back to those laptops that you all are giving away. Is it, do people have to register for this, or is it for like only students, or what?
It is registration,
yeah. Okay.
And it is based on income requirements, federal guidelines.
And it is full.
It is. But we wanted to mention it because this is not the only time that we're going to be doing that. So we hope that people continue to stay tapped into our work so that they can find out when the next giveaway will be.
Right, because you all do so much work in the community. Of course, you know, with the MLK Day of Service, it's just obviously recognizing the federal holiday, but you all do so much. Where can people get more information? Are you all still wanting more volunteers to come out or anything like that? Yes,
we are still accepting volunteers. We have a lot of volunteer spots still available for Saturday and Monday. If you visit www.thewallsproject.org/MLK Fest BR, you can register to volunteer. You can also register to attend our Baton Rouge Summit.